All right, I'm back out at my street spots, if it's even fair to call them that. So, we're probably going to get into skating some tiny manual pads, some little itsy bitsy curbs, and probably some bumps. And I'm just going to have a good time. I haven't skated since my Indiana trip where I skated Ben's ramp. So, probably going to be a bit rusty, but I'm not going to put any expectations on the session. I'm just going to loosen the legs up, see what happens, and have a good time. Oh, bonk, shove it. Front tail. Oh, that felt crazy. Stalled it. The bump shove it felt pretty cool. Whoa. Dude. I know this far away view doesn't do it justice, but the bonk shove it feels insane. So hopefully I do the tiniest of tail slides and then I'll get a close view of this part. Oh, take it. Oh. So what's interesting about these little bumps is that they're actually not like as hard as your normal bump. They're not like soft. Because initially when looking at it, they kind of look like that playground material where it's like kind of squishy. But for some reason, they have like a bit more give. So the bonk feels like it almost has more bounce to it. So I'm going to see if I can do a few more of the little bump shove-its so you guys can see how weird it looks. Woo! I honestly can't tell if I'm popping it or if I'm actually doing a true bonk and I'm not letting the nose touch. But it just feels like it just fucking bounces off of it so much. Alright, I'm going to try to get one more that feels good. And another thing I was going to mention that makes it kind of weird is because of the bonk, I don't really do like the bonk shove-its. It changes the speed of the shove-it, which I think makes it more weird. So sometimes I feel like my feet catch it different and it just like rotates faster. So it just fully changes what I'm used to for the shove-it. And it makes it a lot more fun. The rollaway is a little rough, but maybe do a little manual gap huck. Doesn't look too bad. Probably start with a little ollie up, ollie down. Whew. Goes a lot quicker than I thought, but thankfully the gap is small enough that even a whiff ollie cleared it, so we'll just try the manual ollie. I think I'm trying too much to get a good ollie, when with the size of the gap I could just kind of give it even just a floater and it'd probably clear. Oh my god. So the fact that doing a manual ollie on this tiny gap is difficult currently, it's probably my body telling me that I should be just chilling it out even more. I should just be skating a tiny pad, but I can't just not do this. It's so mellow, so I'm gonna give it a few more and try to make it work. Woo! Alright, well there we go. Now we can move on. I feel like just due to finding, a tiny loading dock with an angle iron ledge on it, we have to get a grind on it. The only part that's a little funky is that if you kind of go past this exit point and don't veer off, you're in this narrow space by this parking block where you really have to pop, pretty straight out of the grind. But I'm just going to hop on a few and we'll just see what happens. And as we know, my back 50 abilities are pretty bad. And there's not a lot of angle. Woo! Oh no! I think that was more of a stall than a grind. Oh! Got two bad ones. I think I need to try to just get in, get out, like as quick as possible. And not lock into a feeble, of course. Still not great, but 3 of them should balance out to something, right? Just to pay respects to my younger self, I'm going to do what 15-year-old Zach would have done here. Oh, yeah. So I was thinking about how when I normally skate an up-down pad, I usually do manual, fakie manual tricks, and usually just like a nose manual, switch manual back down. But I never really go for the switch versions of those. So I'm going to start with the usual manual, nose manual, see how that feels. And then I feel like with how long you have to hold a manual to come back down on this, it'll be a good test of my abilities and my willpower to try the switch manual, nose manual back down, and switch nose manual, regular manual back down. So fingers crossed. Oh, onto the rug. I'm also not used to recording with this different style of beanie I have that holds my long hair in better. And because it goes down lower, as I'm manualing, the mic is just fucking smacking me in the face. But if I try to wear it on my shirt kind of droops down usually. And I feel like the audio is weird. But, you know, who cares? Let's see how it does on the shirt. Touch, damn it. Such a long time to hold a switch manual. Oh, come on. No scrapes, no scrapes, no scrapes. There we go. We got those done relatively quick, but I am fearful going into the switch ones. I'm hoping, switch manual at least, that it will be difficult to hold a good one going up, but once the momentum comes back for nose manual, it should be pretty easy. Same thing with the switch nose manual one, is just getting through the hurdle of going up it in a switch manual of sorts. But yeah, I'm a little nervous. It also probably won't help that I have not done a single switch manual or nose manual today, but why not start it off here? Oh, please let it be first try. Alright, everything I said before is bullshit. As my buddy Derek would say, skating's fucking easy, dude. Not really, though. And that's insane that worked first try. I don't think that's going to carry through for the switch nose manual. No, okay. I would have been so happy, but yeah, there's reality. Oh. Dude, these are happening so much easier than I expected. Alright, so not bad on that. So I guess maybe just try some wacky stuff now. Now that I want to do anything else with it, it's immediately more difficult. Yes. Oh, come on. No! It makes no sense that the other ones work so fast, because now this is my reality. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. That That was a switch flip attempt. The feet were crazy. They clipped the ledge. But you know, I don't give a shit. We're taking it. No. Oh, sick. No. Dude. Skating this really toasts my legs because it's just like so much back and forth and balancing and using my muscles to balance that by the time I'm getting this kickflip, my legs are like, ugh. So I think I'm going to use the logic of treat it like you're flicking for a double flip to compensate for the fact that your legs are cooked. And I'm going to hope that that works out. Ow! Alright, so we got 2 shitty ones. So hopefully the perfect one is right around the corner. Alright, we got the good one. And I'm going to end it on a high note with that because I'm getting tired and I don't want to overdo it. But feels good to be back out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.